Hi Capricorn, welcome. Thanks so much for being here and spending some time with me. Let's do a reading for you to see how things might be going. This is really a timeless reading, so whenever you find it and it resonates with you, then there's something in here for you. But do only take what resonates, all right? And this can be for all your placements, like your sun, moon, rising, Venus. But if it doesn't resonate, you might check your other readings for your other placements. Oh, wow. Okay. You're starting out with either a hurt heart or not seeing something clearly. The Wheel of Fortune is your challenge or opportunity. Your advice or the way to think about things is to not let yourself get into a challenging emotional energy. Your past is the sun, the very best it can be. Your strength is the Chariot, going for what it is that you truly want. Near future is bringing in the balance. Your advice is have patience. Your environment is the Hermit, which is going for your enlightenment. And your hopes and fears, you're wanting to be able to go for your goal and reach your goal. And the potential outcome is a new beginning in Cups energies, which is where you're able to experience all your senses, and it's something that you love. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups, and this can be a card of nostalgia. So let's talk about this for a minute, and we'll take a few clarifying cards. So your current energy is one where either you're not seeing something clearly or something happened that hurt your heart. And your challenge or potential is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is something where the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So you're going to be able to step out of the challenging energy. Let's go ahead and get a clarifying card for your current energy. You have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is you working on something. I'm kind of getting the feeling that it might be not seeing something clearly. It could be either or both. So you're working on something, either teaching, learning, developing something, and you're having a challenge with it, okay? Let's see. Okay. And you're very protective of it. You've been standing guard, willing to defend. And it's like I'm getting the feeling that you're really trying very hard. You've been trying very hard. Maybe this is your heart is hurting because you are tired. Yeah. Now back here, this was fresh, new, exciting. It made you feel very, very good. But something has taken a turn where it's not feeling quite so good anymore. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have this card of nostalgia. So this could be something that you've been working on that's, from a prior time, maybe from childhood or something. Let's get a card for your focus. Why is Capricorn, why do they have the Nine of Swords? Yeah, okay, this is going right back to the clarity for me. You're stressed because I feel like there's something you're not seeing. You're not figuring something out. And here's this new beginning, though. It's coming in where you are going to be able to see clearly. It's a beginning of it, but clear sight starting to come in. Understanding is knowledge, wisdom, all this clear, practical thinking is coming in. So, while this exists, it is letting you know, do not dwell here. Do not spend time here. Have this new beginning where you see it clearly, where you understand. That will take care of the challenge that you're feeling and, feeling like you've got to keep on keeping on, right? Just the same thing over and over again. No, you need to stop. Allow the clear vision to come in so you can see how to go forward. You were there. Look back. What happened that caused this either confusion or, I would say confusion. Not seeing something clearly. What happened? Let that go. Let yourself see clearly. Take the negative emotions, challenging emotions out of the picture, okay? And what I'm getting from this is you might very well have needed to go through this for some reason in your life, okay? But you're there. Now it's time to get out of it, learn from it, gain the wisdom, and get back on track. And your strength is definitely getting back on track. This is an energy of you going for your desire. It's a powerful energy, and it's major arcana. So, in the recent past, major arcana, your strength, major arcana. Even here, major arcana. It is time to get that will moving again. Okay? Use your strength. Look back and see what was working well. Reinstate that. Let go of the confusion and challenge. See clearly and go forward. Bring in the balance. That's what is in the near future by you letting go of the confusion. Okay? Bringing in the balance. Now here, your advice is to have patience with yourself or whatever this concerns. This, using the analogy of a garden, you plant the seeds, you water the seeds, you nurture them, you make for sure they have plenty of sun. And in time you end up with this beautiful garden. But it takes patience. It's not something that happens overnight. So your advice is have patience. Don't be in such a rush that either you take shortcuts or you go so fast and so hard that you wear yourself out. Have patience. Okay? Go forward in a positive light. Now here in your environment, you have the Hermit. That is you looking for and finding your enlightenment. So, take the time to go back here and see what was working so well that you had this beautiful sun's energy and put it into play. And I'm not saying, drudge the back or drudging, the past into the future. I'm not saying that at all. But look and see what was so good here. Spend some time finding your enlightenment with that and putting it in your life, right? It will get things back on track. Now here you have the Knight of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So here you have two very slow cards. Okay? This is having patience. This is moving very, very slow. They're both pentacles, though. Okay? So going for your goal, make for sure that you get all your T's crossed, all your I's dotted. It's much more important for you to be thorough than it is for you to speed through. I don't know if speed was an issue here. You know, you're trying to hurry up and get it done. But this is saying it's much more important to be thorough than it is to get it done in a certain time frame. And here, your outcome is beautiful. It's a new beginning. And for me, it kind of feels like it's a new beginning where you have this energy, this beautiful energy. Okay? Now, what we go through for a reason. So I feel like it's important to say that this was important for you to go through. You might not see why it's important. It might come down the road a ways, but you'll understand at some point why this happened. And, you know, we turn things into wisdom, so it will be valuable to you. It might be, an example would be a lesson on going too fast. Don't go too fast. Or a lesson on working so hard that you wear yourself out. It will be different for everybody. But that's not in vain. Everything happens for a reason. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician, which is a wonderful energy. This is where you have everything you need to create exactly what it is you want. So don't worry about not having what you need to create whatever this is that you want in your life. And, you know, I think I mentioned this at the beginning of the reading, and it's just following me through. Some sort of a project. It doesn't have to be a project, but something that you're trying to create. And you have everything you need to create it. And I feel like it's important. Here's a card from the past. This is past. Look to the past to see what was working well. And look at the present and compare and see what's not working well. Create the change. Well, Capricorn, I have no idea what happened. I was recording your video and it just stopped. I didn't know it had stopped. So I just kept reading. So I am going to go through the part that we missed. And did you hear the ding? For me, that's usually a sign. It is a synchronicity. This stopped for whatever reason when I was reading and pulling the energy oracles. I do not understand. I didn't do it, but here we are. So I'm going to read these to you again. And just to let you know, they are both on target. This one might be a little different, but there are definitely elements here that could be on target. And this is totally on target. And sorry about that. I have no idea why that happened. I think my camera has a mind of its own. Okay. This card. Deceit. Hidden tactics. Manipulation. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain is likely someone you know or deal with either personally or professionally. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue, like someone spreading rumors or disrespecting you to others, or it could be in a business matter where details are being hidden and even manipulated. Be aware of what's going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable, so watch your money and your good name. and make for sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. A deep layer of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within. There is something that you're lying to yourself about, maybe. In this case, the bag of valuables may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, and even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experiences if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. And what I was saying about that is, yeah, it could be another. It could be you. But what I'm feeling is not, if it's self, it's not really self-deceit. I feel like that here you were on this, beautiful track, and something came up to where you felt you had to take a detour, an alternate route, and then you're going to get back on. That's kind of more how I'm feeling. Now, if there's somebody else involved, it could definitely be deceit, and that could be what happened here, right? So either way. Now, there is an affirmation that comes with this. I am honest with myself and others, and I attract great honesty, integrity, and support from the universe. Okay. So I do think there are elements of this that apply to your current energy and this area of where you need to focus. Okay? Let go of the challenging thoughts and bring in the clarity. Now let's go on. Can you see this? Yes. The 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Okay. Clarity of thought. See how much has changed from this confusion to clarity of thought, personal vision. This very powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective towards broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. This could be a new beginning for you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. And the affirmation that goes with this is, my 6th chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My personal vision guides me, and my thoughts are peaceful and clear. So can you see the huge contrast between these two? I certainly can. And that's the way I feel about this reading. It's a huge contrast. Before, it was clear. Things get muddied, and it gets clear again. Okay? So, I don't know if this is a warning. That, it could be. It depends on if it's you or somebody that is doing you wrong. But huge change from muddled, potentially deceitful, uncertain, into very, very clear. And yeah, that's the way I felt the reading was going. Major change. And it gives me chills. Okay, let's close this out with a few tea leaf cards. And again, please accept my apologies for the camera turning itself off. And I looked. I had battery life, so I don't know what was going on. Fair-haired woman, Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Sorry about that. Okay. We're going to take 3 of these unless the universe has other plans. Let's see what we have. Eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. For certain. Yes. It's like the difference of night and day. Alrighty, let's see what we have now. Really? Now, how interesting is this? Fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay. The way I feel about this is it could be either or, potentially both. But I find it rather coincidental, synchronistic actually, that you have somebody with blonde, gray, or white hair. You know, a fair-skinned or haired person. It could be both, but I think it could easily be just one. So it could either be a male or a female. And you have triumph over troubles and obstacles. So, in this card, it talked about somebody else causing a problem. And if that's the case, the potential exists that it could be this. If it is another person. If not, then it could just be saying at some point in here, you could have a person or 2 people coming in that are fair-haired, fair-skinned. They could be, it's totally open. They could be the people helping you get out of this. Okay, let's go ahead and get a clarifying card for that. Fair-haired woman, fair-haired men. Or fair woman, fair men. Are they here to benefit Capricorn? Or they part of the problem? Let's see what we get. All right. We have the 10 of Swords. Down here you have the 9. Here you have the 10. That is saying, let go. Put an end to the problem. Let it go. It might be hurtful. It might not be, but it's going to be a burden off your back. And have a new beginning. And take action going for your goal, which is all about your truth. This is really leaving it up in the air. Because closing out of a cycle, starting a brand new cycle, and this is Major Arcana, so it is a big change. And then going for your goal, which is all about the truth. This is saying about these 2 people, or could be one person, either male or female, that they are a catalyst for change. But it is not saying whether they are part of the problem or part of the answer. It is definitely going to be up to your particular situation. And I'm sure it will not be hard to see. Now at the bottom of the deck from taking that, you have the Emperor. So, use your power. Be discerning. And take a leadership role in this. Make the decisions and follow it through when it comes to this. Very intriguing, I might add. So, My first inclination would be, because this was the first card out, that they could potentially be part of the problem. But do not take it as that. You have to base it on what is currently going on in your life. They could be helping you close out of this and create the new beginning where you're seeing the truth. It could be either or. Wow, what a reading. Okay, thank you so much. I truly hope this helps, and sorry for the problems in the reading, like the camera turning off. If you like this video or find value in it, please give it a like, share, subscribe, leave comments, and I will talk to you again very soon. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Much love. Bye.